For what purpose does the gentlelady from Nevada rise?
I rise to address the House for 5 minutes.
Without objection.
Mr. Speaker, I'm mad and I'm not going to take it anymore. I've had enough of my colleagues bashing my district, my hometown, and the community I love, Las Vegas. I've sat back as Las Vegas has been maligned, insulted, and lied about for the sole purpose of making political points. I've been waiting for common sense to prevail. But I'm here to say that this nonsense, the bashing and the lies about Las Vegas have got to end, and they've got to end now. It started with Senator McConnell's misguided attack on the stimulus bill by singling out a mob museum in Las Vegas as an earmark in the stimulus package. There's only a couple of things wrong with that. There never was an earmark in the stimulus bill. There are none, and there certainly wasn't one for a mob museum. There was never a mention of it in the stimulus package, but the lies continued. And then we found out about the maglev train. Countless Republicans have misrepresented the $8 billion included in the stimulus bill as being an earmark for the Las Vegas-Anaheim maglev route. The only problem is, even after it was pointed out that there is no earmark, that Las Vegas and California are going to have to compete with the other projects, that this has been a project that's been in the works for 20 years, and that it will bring thousands of visitors to the Las Vegas area and to the Southern California area. The lies continue. The latest one was Louisiana Governor Bobby Jindal. He repeated the lie in his televised response to the president's remarks to Congress, claiming the bill included funding for a magnetic levitation line from Las Vegas to Disneyland. That is absolute nonsense. And then it goes one worse. Representative Trent Franks just mentioned today that there's a maglev train going all the way from Disneyland to the moonlit+bunny+brothel. Now, I grew up in Las Vegas. I've never heard of the moonlit+bunny+brothel, but I guarantee that maglev train is not going there. And then the latest whipping boy is in the omnibus bill, Sustainable Las Vegas. Just yesterday, Senator McCain took to the floor of the Senate to attack Sustainable Las Vegas. What does Sustainable Las Vegas mean, he yelled. Well, let me enlighten the senator. It's a University of Nevada education and research program on energy supply, water supply, and air quality, very serious issues for the desert Southwest. Cities like Las Vegas and Phoenix and Tucson. But the senator knows that. So why is that program being singled out? Why is it different from the hundreds of other projects throughout that are given to university research programs throughout the United States, including universities in Arizona? Because it has Las Vegas in its name. And let me tell you about my hometown of Las Vegas. It's a community of families looking for a better life, a community of schools and churches and mosques, Saturday soccer, a community of working people, small businesses, and beautiful hotels. And that brings me to the most egregious affront to Las Vegas. Stop bad-mouthing Las Vegas and stop telling businesses and major companies to stay away from Vegas. You are hurting our economy. You're forcing major layoffs of employees in the hotel industry. Hundreds of thousands of Nevadans depend on the tourism and convention business for their livelihood. Las Vegas has long been a city where serious business is conducted, where small and large conventions can be accommodated. When it comes to business meetings, Las Vegas is the best city on the planet. You still get the best bang for your buck. Great hotels, great convention facilities, great transportation, great restaurants, and a great price. When you badmouth Las Vegas, you are hurting our major industry. You're hurting your fellow citizens by taking away their livelihood. You are taking food out of their children's mouths. Las Vegas is having a very tough time right now. High mortgage foreclosure rate, high unemployment, high bankruptcy rate. We are hurting. Every attack on Las Vegas by my colleagues is a knife in the heart of my city. So I implore my colleagues, stop bashing Las Vegas. Find some other whipping boy. We've had enough. We're not going to take it anymore, and I yield back the balance of my time.
The gentlelady yields back her time. The gentleman from